Hey, what's up everybody, it's me again, and this is my third and final video for today. I'm sorry, I'm feeling in a very video-y mood. Yeah, because I managed to get some time, to squeeze in some time over the past few days to get some modding done. And I'm really happy that, I finished what I wanted to do. And I shall introduce to you my version of the shotgun pump grip attachment for any of the R series blaster. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's modular. I made it in such a way that it's modular, and yeah, I shall run through it in a while. This is not my original R3. The original R3 that I have is reshelled into a long strike, as you guys already know. If you don't, go click here and watch that video. It's on my old account. I'm not deleting it from my old account. It's going to stay there. So yeah, I shall run through the R3 first. This one has a 5-inch draw as compared to an 8-inch draw on my previous R3, and yeah, it's holding a 20 kilogram spring. Yep, Schedule 80 PVC, 1 foot. This is a grey colored Y that I got off SGNerf. Props to you, thank you. And clear PVC barrel or clip that will hold up to 6 Stephans, ball valve. Yep, and then the rest are the same. Right, let me just go through the shotgun grip, which is the main point of the video, so that you guys who have R3s can actually fashion the same thing. Alright, let's not care about the back first. I'm going to take off the stock attachment. Okay, set it aside. This is the main part first. Okay, the most important part is this piece over here. This is a 20mm T-joint, which is the same as this, but I've basically cut down, minimized the top over here and minimized the sides, and I've cut 2 V-shaped slots. This is so that the screw from the priming bar would slip in. So let me just try to explain it to you. So you see the screws, and yes, these two are rubber rings, washers, I guess, and they are used to cushion the impact that this would cause against the shotgun grip, this 20mm piece. Alright, so yeah, you can see how it slips, how it slides over. It just slides over like that. Yep, like that. Yep. Alright, deprime it. Okay, so this is simple. This is 13mm UPVC. It's a 13mm L joint, 13mm L joint, 13mm L joint. I'll get to this in a while. This is a 13mm L joint, and another one that I minimized into this fellow over here. Everything is held on by machine screws because I wanted it to be really sturdy. Alright, this segment and this segment are no problem. The modular parts are from this elbow joint, this whole pipe, this elbow joint, and the length of this. Alright, the length of this this piece over here and this 13mm UPVC solely depends on the length of your draw, and of course the size of your actually no, just the length of your draw. Yeah, this part might get in the way if you're using an R55 or even bigger, so you might want to angle it a little bit further out. Now I had to do it in this diagonal shape because I actually tried and experimented with different shapes. Yeah, and having it perfectly parallel to your blaster doesn't cut it, because PVC bends a little bit under pressure, and that would cause this not to catch. It wouldn't be able to prime it all the way. So I tweaked it here and there, and I finally settled on having it as a diagonal bar. Now what this part is basically just a 13mm UPVC pipe running through the L joints, and then I just sleeved the 16mm pipe over, because the 16mm UPVC pipe nests perfectly over the 13mm pipe. You have to get the thin wall 16mm though, and then I screwed it down so it's totally solid. It's pretty damn hard. See, I can't bend it at all. Yeah, and yeah, so what happens here is this part is a 20mm T-joint, and I've nested 20mm, 16mm and 13mm. Oh, sorry, don't care about my phone. Sorry about it, it's a message. So as I was saying, it's 20mm, 16mm, and then this moving piece is the 13mm UPVC. So whenever you prime it back, you can see that this part sticks out. This is where your stock comes in play. So yeah, let me just get my stock. And this part, these are like guides. I sort of cut out 30mm UPVC like this, the thick wall version. Whatever I use for here, whatever you use for this, you can just use here, because they sit outside around the 20mm elbow joint nicely, and I secure them down. Actually, you don't really need so many, that's overkill. I just did it for cosmetics. Yep, so 2 pieces, and they go here like that. So what happens is, let me just pull it out so you can see it nicer. Right, so the 20mm sleeves over the 13mm, and then you gotta make sure that the guides go in like that. And so you just basically tighten everything up like so, and you're good to go. Yeah, so it works like any pump action. Just pull back, push forward, fire. And yeah, I'm gonna show you a firing demo now. Yep, real quick. I gotta adjust the camera angle. Okay, I'll be firing at that Firefly box over there, and I'll be using white foam slug style Stephans that I got off Atani. Those of you who have been asking me, do I contract out darts, or do I make darts? No, I don't. I got all my darts off Atani, and in case you didn't watch my previous video, I was mentioning that Atani has his dart contract open again because his finals are over. He has a little bit more time, more free time on his hands, and yeah, so if you guys want really good darts, please go and visit his YouTube channel over here, and send him a PM, contract him for some darts before he runs out of foam. Yep, because he makes really good darts that last me a long time. So yep, 6 shots fired at that Firefly box over there. Let's go. Oh sorry, first one's a misfire. Here we go. Last one. Yep. As you can see, sorry, I gotta get into camera angle. Yeah, as you can see, this thing still has some kinks that I gotta work out. As you can see, it came out of the track or the guide rail, and this can be fixed, but yeah, I will have to think of how. Also, the priming mechanism isn't very smooth. I think it's mainly because of the rubber foam rubber rings that I put over here. Yeah, that can be fixed. It can be rectified. Yep, hopper is not going so smooth, and that's not much of a problem either. So yeah, honestly though, you don't really have to use 20mm UPVC. T-joints you can use 25 or 30, just something that can sleeve over. And yeah, the reason why this is modular is because so that you don't have to change the priming bar and everything. If you want to go back to the standard R3 style, just take this out, remove this part, and then you're good to go. So yeah, this is my R3 pump action grip. So I hope that you guys can get some inspiration out of this. It's not the best out there, but it's definitely a first for me, and I'm glad I came up with this idea. Of course, I'll be tweaking this even more and trying to refine it and make it even smoother and make sure that it works better. So yep, hope you guys find this useful. Peace.